Calvinists are split on so many issues. So now they're left with the problem that God is a divine deceiver, or, to reference the Avengers again, a God of mischief, right? That's what you've got now. God is causing and determining some Christians, even the elect, to hold false theological beliefs. And so our beliefs aren't reliable.
So now explain to us what theological determinism is. Is there much of a difference between the two? They both have the word determinism in there.
Yeah. So they have the same problem, but for different reasons. So theological determinism is just the view of, what I refer to as exhaustive divine determinism. That God causes and determines everything, and especially everything about a human. So again, this would be, Sam Harris said, he refers to naturalistic events and the forces of nature that cause and determine my thinking and my beliefs. Well, theological determinism, if God causes and determines everything about humanity, then it's God who causes and determines everything I think, everything I believe, everything I think, or exactly how I think of and about my beliefs. Think about that. If God determines exactly what I think of and about and determines how I think of and about it, then I'm not in a position to evaluate if I'm thinking about these, if God has caused me to think of these things correctly or not. So, in the book, I discuss how on scientific determinism or naturalistic determinism, my beliefs are aimed at truth. They are not aimed at anything if physics and chemistry is running the show. But if God causes and determines all of my thoughts and beliefs all the time, including my thoughts about my beliefs and my beliefs about my thoughts, then my thoughts and beliefs aren't aimed at truth. They're aimed at the center of God's will. And apparently, then God causes and determines every human to hold and affirm false theological beliefs. And so thus our beliefs, even though God is causing and determining them, aren't reliable. I mean, the majority of humanity holds false theological beliefs. And in fact, even divine determinists and Calvinists are split on so many issues. I just saw John Piper and James White disagreeing on an issue. Well, now if they both believe that God causes and determines all thoughts and beliefs all the time, so now they're left with the problem that God is a divine deceiver, or, to reference the Avengers again, a God of mischief, right? That's what you've got now. God is causing and determining some Christians, even the elect, to hold false theological beliefs. And so our beliefs aren't reliable. So yeah, it's just very problematic. I think there's a way to solve it. And I think my book will do that.
Very good. Very good. All right. So now tell us about libertarian freedom. That's why we're here. That's why the book was written. Tell us all about it.